The heat is on. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens with a look at your forecast and our first 90s of the year. Here's a look at tomorrow, 94 in Phoenix. So not just a 90-degree day, we're going to well surpass it. It looks like tomorrow afternoon. On average, we tend to see our first 90s around the end of March anyway, so this is pretty much right on cue for this time of year. But it's not just one 90-degree day. We're going to have a stretch of them heading into the weekend. There's a snapshot of tomorrow, though, so you can plan your day. 64 degrees at 6 a.m. 70s by 9. Lunchtime takes us into the upper 80s before those 90s take over. And we will be breezy again tomorrow with east-southeast winds coming in at 10 to 15 miles per hour here across the valley. As we take a look at Futurecast, kind of track this out for you, those winds actually start to pick up overnight across southeastern Arizona and then go into our valley forecast tomorrow morning. But again, late morning, early afternoon is going to be our breeziest time. We may even see some wind speeds over 15 miles per hour in some valley locations as we approach lunchtime, and then we head into the later afternoon forecast, and overall at that point winds are going to gradually start to back off, but it's still going to be breezy across central and southern Arizona until after sunset tomorrow. Here's a look at your pollen count. That's the other thing that's really causing us trouble this year. It's not just the heat, of course, it's this pollen count that has been incredibly high for a while now, and it looks like it's going to stay high into the weekend, into Easter weekend for mulberry, ash, and poplar. So allergy sufferers, just watch out. We got some rough days ahead in terms of that pollen count. As far as the forecast goes, lows tonight will be in the 60s across most of the valley. So those overnight temperatures, they're getting warmer too. 60s for lows, 90s for highs, well above the averages for this time of year here in Phoenix. Let's take a look at the rest of the state. Across the high country tonight, freezes along the rim and northeast to the Four Corners. Prescott's going to hit 34 tonight, so cold but staying above the freezing mark there, and lows in the 50s and 60s out west. Here's tomorrow. Highs up to 91 in Lake Havasu City and Quartzsite, 94 in Yuma, and right here in Phoenix, Gila Bend's probably going to be the warmest spot statewide at 95, and Casa Grande will hit 93 degrees. But here's the stretch of 90s taking us into Easter weekend and getting us into record territory. Saturday's high of 96, 1 degree shy of the record. Easter Sunday's high of 98 could tie the record for that day. Then we'll pick up winds early next week and temperatures will start to drop again.